Hello friends, Marcy here, and as you can see, this is a Galen leather unboxing, minus the packaging or the plastic wrap, the bubble wrap. I took everything out, so we have a quieter experience. Always love to start with the pouch. These are amazing because these little zipper pouches. I use them in my tote, and other places to carry some things because they're nice. I mean, they're zipper. And this is just like a little free edition full of goodies we'll get into in just a moment. These two pen sleeves, they're leather, and they have the Galen leather logo on there. They are, again, free gifts from Galen. If you order from them, by the way, I do have a coupon code that I will put in the description to save you some more dollars. But you always get free gifts, excellent customer service, and they are located in Turkey. I have ordered from them. This order has actually been placed since the horrible earthquake in Turkey, and I reached out to Eunice in an email to check on them. He was very appreciative of the consideration. But if you'd like to support some of their businesses there, I expected delays in shipping because of the situation with the earthquake and recovery, but actually the product shipping was very timely. So free gifts. Actually, this is not the first order I've had with these free gifts. They are so generous. And there's other free gifts that in other orders that I don't just have right here. So you get the leather key fobs or what. But I do have a pen. I'm anxious to share that with you because the reason I placed this order was for the pen. It was a new edition. And so I placed the order to get the pen, and I'll come back to that because I want to compare it to another pen. I believe these are notebooks. We'll check in a moment. And then I have something spectacular. But let's get into this zipper pouch. Love the zipper pouches. And they are so reusable. You can reuse them in totes and traveling and everywhere. I reuse them a lot. So this is our story. And I'll hold this here so you can pause and kind of read the story. You can also find the story on their website. It explains how the company was started and the loss of the originator in the company. So just read that. And then this is just a hello and any information. So like a piece of leather right there. Sticker. There is their contact at galenleather.com. It's funny, in some other orders I received this in another language. That's quite unique, quite enjoyable actually. So, oh, we got some stickers. I sell them. That's what the sticker paper is from. Looks like this little sticker corner right here managed. I was wondering what that was. So there's the little sticker from the corner there. It got misplaced. So they're like stamp. Oh, they are editions of postcards that have been enclosed in orders, and it's a small sticker collection. Let's see which postcard I have today. So this one is not on here, but I do recognize many of these designs as postcards that I have already received. So you can use these for postcards. You can use them as journaling cards or whatever. So I know that is a discount code thanking me very much. And I absolutely love this Turkish coffee. I actually emailed Eunice to see how can I purchase this, and he replied quickly and guided me to Amazon to look for it. I found some others that aren't the same packaging, but interested to try because I do enjoy this coffee. It is amazing. And I look forward to each one and every order that I receive. Then we have a Black Label tea. Other times it was an Earl Grey. So there's a little change there. And then a little refreshing towelette. I know my very first Galen leather order a year ago, when I first got this, I thought this was a tea, and because I couldn't read this language. And then when I later flipped it over and saw it was a towelette, I was like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Oh well. Anyway, love, love, love all these freebies. And let's add these. Love, love, love all of these freebies, because Galen Leather is the bomb in customer service and quality, I must say. And I can say that because I have ordered and reordered from them, being very pleased. So let's look at this. Love their very durable, constructed, thick cardboard boxes they ship in. And this is the very first purple item I've ever ordered. Most of my items are, grab this. Most of my items are the undyed leather that I adore. And I have conditioned all this in previous videos several times to share with you. My tote, all the way from tote to wallet. All my items have been the undyed leather, and I absolutely adore it. But as you know, I've been collecting purple pins since like last summer. Yeah, sorry. And I've never ordered anything purple from, ooh, that feels so good. Sorry, distracted. Squirrel moment. I've never purchased anything purple from Galen. I've looked at the Hobonichi Weeks cover and tempted. This absolutely feels wonderful. Wow. I am impressed. So this is a 5-pin holder, and it's also a notebook holder. So I had a purpose in ordering this, and I don't have the purpose here with me. It is at school. I use a small Hobonichi A6 Weeks notebook. Like, I carry it in my pocket all day long with my fountain pen on a lanyard, and I change my pens often, so I thought this would be perfect. I could, because I take notes. I teach special ed and I have to document a lot, so I always need pen and paper, especially when I'm out of the room. And so this was purchased with an intention. And let's see, some of my purple pens that I would love to carry with me, my Kaweco, and we'll work on that. And I have carried my Laban Wisteria purple. This one's actually cleaned out right now, and I have carried the Novular Tampa. It's still inked. Let's see how that fits. I'm very careful when I carry my dear, precious, pricey pens at school. Can't just like clip them on a lanyard and think they'll be safe. This is the one that's actually always clipped to my lanyard. It is the Pilot Metropolitan. It clips to my lanyard safely because it has a firm snap. I've never lost the body as it's on my lanyard. And this one I carry in its own sleeve. Nope, you cannot borrow my pen. This is a rickshaw pen sleeve that I actually ordered from Goulet Pens. It's no longer available on their website, I'm sorry. But this one I carry with me every day, and it's usually used on my desk when I'm filling out forms. It's currently inked with a scented ink. I believe it's the Urban, was it violets or lavender? I'll have to check. So the other purple pen that I carry with me every day is the little Platinum Preppy, and it does have, it did come with cartridges, and I have several to refill, and I plan I have several extra full cartridges to replace, and I do plan to refill when necessary. So this one will not ride in here. And of course, this one I do not plan to carry every day. Just as a new pen and experiencing, I wanted to get a full experience with that. These are, of course, I have the Preppy in black that I would carry. This one is the Pelican Twist that I keep on my desk because it doesn't roll. And I have carried my Conklin Rainbow. I do not plan on carrying this every day at school. This is just the pocket pen, and I do carry it in my pocket or clip it to my lanyard. It's safe and secure clipped on the lanyard because it does have a screw-on cap. A little bulky there, but I do enjoy it. These are some other pens that I've carried with me at school. These two are the Palette Prera, and I can carry inexpensive pens more safely or sanely, I guess, not in fear of losing or damaging the pens. And of course the Palette Cucuno, which this one's currently clean and flushed. It doesn't have a clip, so I cannot put it on my lanyard, but as a fine tip black, it would fit very nicely in this little pouch. So anyway, just a quick explanation of my intents and purposes for ordering this. Actually, let me leave this here because I do want to show you the notebooks that I purchased to go inside. That's what's in this box. As I said, I use my Hobonichi Weeks daily. I have to carry it with me to the cafeteria, and I record student lunches, what they ate or didn't eat. As a special ed life skills teacher, there's a lot of documentation that we need. So I carry the resources for documentation. Oh, cool. Hey, this is so cute. It's like the big A5 little boxes that I have. I didn't expect that. Wow. All right, let's get in here. Sometimes it just doesn't take much to excite me. And then if I get excited, I get like off task. Let's see what this says. Yep. Everyday book, Tomoe River paper, set of 3 pocket size. I love these little cardboard boxes they come in because they have the little magnetic closure. Don't you enjoy that sound? Like, really? I do. And so here's our little everyday books. It's actually green on the cover, just like the little Hobonichi one that I carry. So not a big difference there. Let's see. 128 pages. Tomoe River 52-gram white paper blank, made in Turkey. So that'll get me a long way in documentation, and I have 3 of them. So let's tuck this in. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Zip it up. You know what? Even with the notebook and full of pens, it's not bulky. Very slender. I'm going to enjoy this immensely. All right, and I have 3, so I can replace them as needed. And with the other, like the A5 notebooks that I have from Galen Leather, they do come with the gridded underlays, so you can mark. It looks like there's a one for each book. Yes, so there's 3. I can put 1 in each book, and a blotting paper. So when you're writing, if your ink is too wet, you can put this in and blot your page. All right, so these are intended. Let's look at the back. We have different sizes. There's a larger grid and a larger ruled line ruled paper, and then the smaller grid, 7 millimeters line and 5 millimeter graph. And then we have 10 millimeter graph and 10 millimeter line. So let me show you how this works real quick. If you have not seen these notebooks, And I have shared them before in a different size. So you have the blank page, and if you wish you had ordered ruled, well, voila, there's your ruled page. Magic. And if you wish to have a wider rule, there's your more magic. And let's look at the grids. And let me pause for Colby. Apologies. So we have if you wish you had grid paper of one size, or you wish you had grid paper of another size. These notebooks are so versatile without ordering all the notebooks, which I would probably order all the notebooks. I don't know. That's just, I'm going to tuck each one of these little grids inside my notebooks here. And I will save them in this fabulous box for when I need to refill. Or I can save them for, after it's finished, I can save them for reference. Okay, so in we go with, I'm just going to tuck my blotting paper right here to the back. And I think the grid paper here. And then they are readily at hand to whatever I need. So I'm anxious to use this at school. Wow, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's continue on and finally get to the pen. All right, the whole reason for this order was I got an email from Galen Leather, and they were telling me about their new edition pen. Again, love these boxes. Love the decoration and the quality of their packaging. It's just amazing. Look at this gorgeous pen. As you can see, it is blue, and it is the Narwhal. Does it still say Narwhal? It does. Okay, on the blue band, I don't know if I can get in close enough. On the blue band, it still says Narwhal, even though the company has changed the name to Noveler. And then on the barrel here, it says Galen Galen Leather Co. Galen Leather Co. So let me compare that to the other one. I just thought this pen was gorgeous, exquisite, and you know, once it was gone, it was going to be gone. I don't know. Look at the blue, very deep azul, very deep blue. It's like the cobalt blue, and it's so shiny on the clip. Okay, and the finial, a little dome of that same metal. Here it's just acrylic. This is a piston filler. Oh, I'm turning my barrel. This is a piston filler. There we go. There's the piston down. All right, let's see how many turns does it take. That reminds me of the old commercial. If you're not old like me, you don't know. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Yeah, the little owl. Doesn't that bring back memories? So here we go. 1/2, 1 turn, 1/2. Okay, 1 and about 3/4 turn to remove the cap and expose this gorgeous blue. The blue on this nib is the same blue as on the band and the clip. Isn't that just gorgeous? How unique is that? Then we have the Narwhal. There we go. Little design. Some scroll work. And inside the design, let me get a good focused line on the nib and let you see its gorgeousness. I don't know, it's just not showing up on camera like I can really see all the gorgeousness. There we go. Anyway, so let me cap this and show you another. So this was my first Galen leather Narwhal pen. I've used it for quite a while, I think about a year. And when I purchased this, it does say Galen Leather Co. on the side. When I purchased this, it was the smoke rose gold finish, and it also came with a free pen sleeve. Actually, I believe this pen sleeve is the one that came with this pen. So, free gift with purchase. Anyway, this was my first experience with a Narwhal, which is now called the Novular. And so I just had to add to the collection. This pen actually happened between these two purchases. And this is a Novular. It's a different design. I'll have to look it up and see. But it was a limited edition Tampa Nights. And it's the Novular. Oh, I forget the name. Anyway, hey, let's set those up and see what they look like side by side on my glass tray. Okay, my first Galen leather. Let's do that. Oops. My first Galen leather Narwhal. My second, which is the Novular, I'm going to put up here because it's just in a different class. I'm talking price-wise class. And the third, the Narwhal. So these two actually have the name Narwhal. This one is Novular, even though the name of the company has changed. I love that blue. Oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous. Just a cobalt. So there we have it. My Narwhal or Novular collection. Isn't it exquisite? Hey, we'll come back someday and write with these 3 pens. Show you some writing samples, but until then, thank you for spending some of your precious moments with me. Let's get in a close look right here. Yeah. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.